Okay, so we are continuing with our blue corn sopapillas, and I've dusted the where I'm going to roll these out. What the heck did I get red chili on my rolling pin? Hold on, let me do a quick wipe. Okay, so in addition to this, you want to dust your rolling pin really well so that not only does it not stick to the top of your surface, it doesn't stick to your rolling pin either. So, I'm going to throw that out of the way so I can get some rolling pin action going here. Whoop, hate when that happens. So it's just the same as rolling out tortillas. You want them yay thick. And to me, I think that's good. I'm going to go with that. So now I'll just slice it down. Now, I cut this little triangle out of one of them because for me to make sure this oil is ready to go, you want to test it. You can test it two ways. One, a drop of water. It's not sizzling yet. That's not ready. I got to give it about another minute or two before that's ready to go. If it was ready to go, that little drop of water would have sizzled hot, and it didn't. So I'm going to give it a little bit of time. So I have this little tool that I'm going to be pulling the sopapillas out with and using to dunk. Because the trick about making a sopapilla puff up is as soon as it hits that hot oil, you want to dunk it to force it to it's like a drowning person or something where it just needs to, it has no choice but to puff up because it doesn't have I don't know what it doesn't have. It's a baking powder in there that's being activated when that happens. But let's test it again with some water. Getting a little bit of sizzling. So I'm going to dunk this in to test it. Here's my little tester. No, it's not hot enough yet. If I keep dunking it, I might be able to get it to puff though. I got it to puff. Or did I? Did I get it to puff? But it's definitely not hot enough. I want that thing way hot. It did puff a little. There's a little bubble in the middle. What a cute little sopapilla. I guess I should have timed my oil and got it warm before I did this. I put a whole new batch of oil in there, so it was coming from cold, cold, cold. Thing's not even browning. I want to make sure all of my sopapillas puff, so I don't even know if I want to start yet. I mean, I think I'd rather give it another minute. We got the flame on super high. So I think I'm going to go for it. Let's hope for the best. Keep that thing down there. Come on, puff up, puff up. It puffed up somewhat. It's a keeper. So at this temperature, they brown pretty quickly, so it's okay to go ahead and turn it over right away. Like I said, the temperature's not quite where I would like it. You know, the last time I made sopapillas like this, the blue corn, the same thing happened. I was just a little too early on going after the making them, and the temperature wasn't hot enough. Okay, so we start with not a great one, but it's okay. I think now though the temperature is okay, so I'm going to start with some of these smaller ones I have, and just boom, and stay down there, stay down there, stay down there, puff up, stay down there. Hot oil, hot oil, hot oil. That one puffed. There we go. Now we're at the right temperature. So I'm going to let that cook on one side for a little bit. Flip it over. Let it cook on the other side for a bit. Flip it over once more. Got a nice color it's getting. It's getting a nice little color to it, a little browning. That's the color I'm after. Of course, with sopapillas, you just want that brownness, but when you're using blue corn, you're dealing with a whole other animal, because what's blue and brown? What color does that make, blue and brown? Okay, so let's get these done. They're all ready to go. We'll just stay in there. Puff up, puff up, puff up, puff up, bubble, puff up, puff up, puff up, puff up, puff up, puff up. Almost got this one all the way. I got it on one side but not the other. Maybe I should cut them in half and make little baby ones. That's what I'm going to do. There's the right color. I'm going to do two, since I cut them in half, but make sure they're both getting dunked. That one opened, so did that one. I got them both to puff. There we go. That's the right color on those two. You got to watch out when it's treadmilling oil like that though, because you do have it on a high flame and it could cause fire. So you got to be careful. The oil does catch fire. Two more. One, two, dunk, dunk, keep them dunking, keep them dunking, keep them dunking, keep them dunking, and they both puffed. That one went under that one, so I had a hard time with that one. Shouldn't have done that. Should have gotten them both at the same time. Okay, so I had one that didn't puff. That's not a sopapilla, that's a cracker when it doesn't puff. Now the oil's super hot now, so they're cooking pretty fast now. Watch both at the same time. Boom. Dunk them both. 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 And they both puff up. There you go. Last two, and they're both big ones. Dunk 'em, dunk 'em, dunk 'em, dunk 'em, dunk 'em. Boom, they both puffed up. And that's what we're after when we're making blue corn sopapillas. I'm going to turn off the heat because this is done. And that is our blue corn sopapillas. Thank you.